Mic check. 1 2 1 2. How we sounding out here? Raymond. What's up, Ray Ray? Woo Reezy, Blazer, Tina C in the house. Scott B. How we be? Feeling good tonight? I is. How about you? Hopefully that intro drop wasn't too bad. Last night was another fumble. All right, we'll fade that out. Stop that. Hopefully that worked this time. Seemed pretty good. I thought I had it yesterday, and then I put up a disclaimer, and I was talking, and I actually recited the disclaimer, and that didn't come out. So the disclaimer was up for a while. There was no audio. I seen that part of yesterday's live, and I was like, dope. Yep. Live and learn. We're living and learning. How about y'all? Hillbilly Herb, light it up, brother. Yeah, man. Feeling irie? Yo, straight up. Like Sovereign Cosmic Wildman says, for entertainment purposes only. Speaking of, let's go ahead and let's see. Add that. Whoops. Where you at? Boom. Here we go. There's the disclaimer. Should we recite it? They say you're supposed to recite it, right? And educational purposes only as well. All right. Well, I seen Lunch Break also recently used a disclaimer and he didn't recite it. So we'll go ahead and not recite it tonight. I did a pretty good job of it. Too bad all that got me muted. We'll do it again. I don't know. We'll find out if we really got to recite it or not. But this is our copyright disclaimer. And I gave a shout out to Brother William Nighthawk. Salute to you, bro. And I like how you put up your disclaimer. And I thought I'd do the same. And then I also see there's generators out there to pump out a disclaimer for you, depending on what you're doing, what type of content, what platform and stuff. Something that I've seen. Anyone know anything about that? And I'm getting some text messages from the homie Rowdy Kelly up in Humboldt County. And he in a large, put the screen up bigger for me here. He's a Bigfooter, but also works with film and commercials and different things like that. And tonight on Spaced Out Radio, they had I believe her name was Michelle Lynn. And she's a filmmaker and has spent time out here in SoCal, somewhere in the desert. But then she mentioned she moved up to Eureka. And I figured, Humboldt County. That's what came to mind. And if you don't know, Eureka's like the biggest town up in Humboldt. And yeah, so she's living up there now and producing films. So they're talking about different types of films, horror films, and all this stuff, which was pretty interesting. But yeah, salute to her living up there. I'm not jealous, but I miss it. And so I asked if she knew Rowdy. And yeah, she said she heard of him, doesn't know him personally, and it was super cool. So she said she tried to even like somehow like auditioning with him for something like that. And so I text Rowdy, I sent him a little screen recording of that, and he was tripping out. And yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So a little surprise for Rowdy there. And salute to you, Rowdy. Hope you're doing well. And he last worked on the movie Sasquatch Sunset, which I still haven't seen. I heard it's pretty funny. I know Wild Man might like it. I heard there's a lot of farting and stuff like that going on in that movie. But has anyone seen a Sasquatch Sunset out there by chance? Condensed, what up? Where you at? Try to put your comment up here. There's Blazer's comment. There's Condensed. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. What's Woo Reezy saying? Man arrested in Los Angeles County in Irwindale. He was lighting fires, dropped the video. Oh man, no, but you know what? I was gonna share something. Let's see. I don't know if when I point my phone at the camera we tried last time, and I don't think it really picked it up. But anyway, I'll say let's read the message my sister sent me earlier when I was at the shop. Had a good day at the shop. Set up everything to go live too, because we do have, I should have put it in the title, but we do have a Bigfoot encounter uh, firsthand that we'll get into tonight that was shared with me. And I did share that in the community page. Not sure if y'all seen that, but um, yeah, we'll get into that. But let's see. I got a message earlier from older sister, and she was saying that she received a message from a friend, and basically it was saying that there was a 911 call to some hills, because I'm right. We're in a hilly area here, and there's a lot of that dry SoCal, stuff. And some youngsters were seen trying to light a wood fence on fire. And so I think they say someone called it in. She wasn't, uh, I think, I don't know if it was on Citizens app, how she received it or not. But, sometimes with that app, you got to try and confirm those things because they could be false alarms. We had a false alarm on the Citizens app one time. Some dude was supposedly on top of there's a True Value hardware supply not too far. And they had reported some guy on the roof that was, I don't know, doing something crazy, really crazy. And there wasn't, because we drove by and didn't see anyone. But oh yes, wild man. Uh, and then what else? Yeah, we touched on last night that, the arson and the copycats and stuff like that. So I'm sure it's going to be activating the knuckleheads. We played a clip also yesterday of people still light fireworks and stuff like that. And not, these are some hardcore fireworks. So very dangerous stuff, folks. Very dangerous. Uh, yeah, we got running around upstairs. We had a little music still going on earlier. It seems like people are still partying to the end of Sunday night, stretching it out. What up, DJ? Where you at, DJ? Let's see. There you is. Good to see you, bro. Long time no see. It's been a minute. And then we got Zebra Man. What up? Cheers, bro. Light it up. And it's been a minute. I seen you. You're more active on the Insta, aren't you? What else we got going on tonight? There's several things we're gonna be doing as we have been doing the past few nights, checking out some websites and in some certain areas that have been just calling me. And yeah, so we'll be hanging out for a while. So get yourselves ready. And as usual, no pressure. Don't feel like you need to be here or, you know, hey, if you get tired, take a nap, tap back in, watch this later, listen to it, share it out, like it, whatever we got to do to feel good. All right. What else? Let's see. Oh, yeah. So yesterday, one of the things I forgot to show, and I've been constantly fogging about is the fog. And I wanted to show uh, an article that I didn't yesterday. I said, you know what? Let's show it today. Let's see if we could find it. Chill out, light one up while I look for this. Should we throw some funky music or something? I don't see it. There we go. All right. Looks like we got a big old. There we go. Look at that. All right. Can we see the title? I don't know. Let me take a look. Well, it says the latest weather related conspiracy theory to take hold in the United States claims that the fog blanketing large parts of and then it goes on there. But I thought it was interesting. Yes, the fog is the topic in this, and the article goes on there. But someone hashtag old world. Look at that building there, the old Capitol building, all fogged up as well. I thought it was super interesting that they used that particular building there in this article and this picture. What a picture! Yeah, is it Forbes? There we go. Yeah, it is Forbes. I see it up there now. Yeah, did you have the fog was it condensed fog? Condensed reality? Did the fog condense your reality? Ah, yeah, people were saying they were getting sick, had a weird funk to it, strange stuff. Don't forget about the fog, y'all. 'Cause it's one of those things they want it to fog your mind and forget about it. Yeah, I heard some other interesting stuff. Something about you want to hear anything about this was an Instagram. Who was it? Is it Maverick? I forget his name. I have to get his name and maybe share that out. But something about some installation, military installation being breached or somehow and something going on. I don't know. Some weird news. Kind of alarming. And I did hear other stuff like that due to the situation out here in SoCal that there was some supplies for the firefighters that were uh, jacked. Unfortunately, someone went and I guess broke into one of their uh, things that they keep their supplies in, and a bunch of stuff was missing. They said that's a little odd too. I think. And also, while you're here, Wild Man, we're talking about the Mount Wilson, the towers up there, and how the fire got really close to it. And I always mention how you say that you feel like it goes under there. Uh, yeah, makes me wonder. Um, Another thing I wanted to say, yeah, I was mentioning how I thought it was dangerous that it could have knocked off because those are like communication towers and I guess towers for the media, and but at the same time, maybe it would be a good thing. We're just imagining here because maybe it would knock off that old signal. Oh yeah, we're getting some messages here. Bam group chat. I have the chime tone on there. You know what I mean by the signal? Obey. Obey. Where you at, folks? You know what signal I'm talking about? Obey. Yep, wild man. Oh yeah. I don't rule out many things about that BD. You're thinking along the right lines on that. Roger that. Ben T. Ben T. Did the homies call you just bent? Yeah, bent straight up. Oh, they live. So yeah, all right. The old Capitol, old world. Look at that beautiful building. Who knows when they built that? And I don't think it is when they say it is. How about you? All right. Got that one off. Even though we missed it yesterday, could always come back and show it today. Yeah, I try to go live from the shop again. I had set up, but it just got too active, which is all good. Um, at least I get practice setting up. Um, yeah, seen some fam today. That was always a nice thing about earlier today. What else? What was another? Yeah, it's always a nice thing when you see fam. Unexpected. It just kind of pop up. Uh yeah, there's a couple clips also from last couple nights. I got one from tonight and then the other night. Let's see. The other night was this one because I'm always looking up and all right, let's just say they're satellites, but let's take a look. And in this clip, there's gonna be two objects. One is going one way and one is going the other way. And one is brighter and the other one is not so bright. And I thought I missed it actually, but I did get it in the clip. And yeah, I quite get figure out how to use these apps. There is a satellite app, and there's a what up Tex? What's poppin' pops? You've been receiving the footage when you get. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought didn't I? Did I email? I thought I emailed you. I know I asked you for your email. But yeah, I'll definitely get that to you right away. I had sent that clip to some other people that are into this and didn't get any feedback yet. So I'm a little not offended, but yeah, I question what's up. Maybe I have to resend it to them. Let's see. All right. Woo Reezy and Wildman in conversation there. Oh, all right, cool. I did email it. Sweet. Yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback on that. And I could give you every little detail. And one interesting detail off the bat is it's not far. I mean, it's within one of the burn areas. So it's kind of way back behind the burn areas, one of the burn areas from actually the Eaton fire. So that's at the foothills, I would imagine. I don't know exactly what's burnt, but they say Eaton Fire, so I think Eaton Canyon, and then it moved over to Mount Wilson. So I kind of picture that area. I could picture it in my mind, but who knows exactly how it burned. And I know they've been showing stuff I just haven't seen, but yeah, from the Eaton area, if you're to like as a crow flies, fly back into those mountains, the Angeles National Forest, is where that area would be, where that thermal footage. We're talking about the thermal footage, y'all. What up? We got Juliana McGill in the house, holding down the farm thugging. Whoop whoop. What it do, Juliana? Farm thugging out there in Humboldt County. Yeah, man. So yeah, any details you need to know about that text, I would gladly send it to you. And if you need my nephew, he's upstairs. He's the guy behind the thermal. So if you need to ask him anything, we'd be more than happy. My brother was there and our other nephew. So yeah, um, weird stuff. Yeah, definitely anytime, one on one, live like this or behind the scenes. What's up, Tex? When we gonna do a show? Got my gear ready, bro. Let's do this. All right. Let's see. Wild man sharing links there, and I encourage you all to share links. Do you all follow Texas Front Porch? Hit them up. I always encourage everyone to share their channels here. Anything you do, you got a website, um, some other platform you're on. Let us know. Um, all right, this clip here. So let's check this out. Another thing, right quick, while you're here, Tech. So this clip, I was, I'll leave the audio on. I was actually going to take the audio off because my phone's been doing this thing where I'll be listening to or watching YouTube, and before I would be able to just go to my camera and it'll stop the YouTube, and then I could record whatever or take a picture. But lately now, it's been recording whatever I'm listening to, and while I'm recording, so this other night it was, oh man, we got Donnie Cho in la casa. ¿Qué pasa? Dímelo, Cho. Welcome, brother. Good to see you here. So it was Tex and the girls were on, and I was listening to them at the shop, and so I spotted these objects that were going by, and I started recording. So in this recording, you're gonna hear Tex, and the girls on the show. So heads up there, Tex. What do you know? Let's run this clip. What's up, Ange? Cheers, ching ching. Hope you're well. Boom, play.
On the Lions winning the Super Bowl.
Other way. Let's see if we could.
Back when it was low, back when the odds were, I could clean up with you.
They just crisscrossed each other.
Man, that'd be awesome. Yeah, steak dinner's on rock. Shit, lobster steak, if I get that.
I'm
coming too.
Not as bright. This one's pretty bright.
We have nothing like steak and lobster, everyone.
22, 23,
Yep.
24.
It's going up.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. All caps. Stick. There you go, Ken.
ICK.
All caps. All caps.
Yep.
There you go. There's 25,
This one was a star.
Cool.
So I was gonna try to
26,
the other one, the smaller one.
27. Still rolling in.
There's still more coming in.
I'll have to zoom out.
28.
Got more. Oh, there's Aaron's right there. Aaron's got in. Yep. Yeah.
Yep, the giveaway.
All right.
All right, I'll count it down. 10, 9. Still got time. 8,
I was
7,
gonna try to get the other one going that way.
5, 4.
How about that, Tex? I'll send you that one so you can keep for your records there too. So who knows? Possible satellite. But in the beginning, like I said, there's two of them. You're gonna see one real faint. I'll run it again. Let's see here. Let's do it like that.
So,
Didn't you bet on the Lions winning the Super
Other
Bowl?
way.
Really hard to see.
Back when it was low.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And then what was it? Tonight we had one too. So let's peek. This one got a little
6
blurry.
months or something. The water and the electricity.
I'm
And all
going
that
the
stuff.
same way.
My mom is here, and that's it.
I feel like
She
it's
stays
pretty
in
low.
the room downstairs. And, winter's coming. I don't really have any wood caught. I can't pay anybody.
And that was another. That was a private conversation. Whoa, glad I caught that. Anyway, yeah, that one kind of blurred out on us, but similar type object, flying really low. Could it be one of these drones? Possibly. What up, Donnie? What's Donnie got to say? If the aliens started the LA fires, then this means act of war. Jeez.
Donnie Joe, are you sure you want to go to war with the robot aliens?
No, scary stuff, man. A lot of weird stuff. And Donnie Cho mentioning ETs and stuff. Last night, where am I at? Last night, we kind of touched on some weird stuff of the areas of the fire. Not sure if you caught that. And I was just kind of noticing some of these areas kind of have some sort of history with either space or there's a UFO or ET supposed activity. Kind of went down a weird rabbit hole there, but yeah, peep that out if you want to bug out on that. Oh yes, Juliana, and some other officials as well. It's interesting to hear or not hear what they're saying or not saying. Deidre C, how you be over in Sasquatch Island? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. So I wanted to get into some Bigfooty stuff since I got this local guy at the shop. He's actually making some cabinets and stuff for us. And yeah, he was talking to my brother, and I was not trying to eavesdrop. I was just doing my thing, and I was hearing some stuff, and it sounded like Bigfootery to me. And there goes my camera wigging out. He thinks, sorry about that, camera. Following me? Nope. Still here. Let's activate it.
Activate camera.
All right, you're following me now. Good. And it just, I was like, whoa, hold up. This guy talking about Bigfoot. And of course, I was thinking, like, nah, man, I'm tripping. And I went over, and sure enough, they were. And so I was able to, this guy let me record. I was like, is it cool if I record, And, but I didn't record him, I didn't want to throw him off from his little groove he was in. And 5'6", bro. So yes, I am short. Why, how tall are you? Woo Reezy, you taller than me? I hope not. And so I was able to get a little bit of the recording he shared with us. And it's a report out of, anyone ever heard of Fallon, Nevada? It's near Reno. And maybe one night we'll get into some Reno stories. Yes, BD's got some Reno stories as well. Yeah, so he said he was up in Fallon and he was truck driving. And that he had this experience, and I was like, "Ooh, here we go, truck driver, Bigfoot experience." And I thought it was pretty interesting, and we'll just take a look. Let's check it out. Let's go ahead and get into it. And like I said, I didn't really want to throw him off, so I did my best to try and ask as many questions. And here we go.
Half ape, half human.
Yeah, but dude, I never seen his arms. The arms were like fucking hanging, dude. Like,
Oh, here we go. We
When I
gotta
look-
find this.
Yeah, so we could do it really quick right now. We've got a friend here who's helping us set up a new cabinet there.
oh yeah.
He was telling us about a Sasquatch experience up in Reno area. You said in
Fallon, Mina and Reno, in between field, yeah, Mina and Reno.
Fallon.
And then
Not Fallon, homie.
so that's on the Nevada side or California?
That's on the
Scared me.
Nevada side.
Be like,
So
oh,
the 395 open, and the
look,
other
I
side
want
of
to
the
go to Fallon.
Indian Resurrection.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then you said so you were in a truck with your cousin or
I
something.
was,
like
no, I was in the truck with my brother on
And what kind of truck? Like a
the
big rig? Or?
18-wheeler Peterbilt.
Uh huh.
And I was down there driving over there. And I pulled over. Once I pulled over for the, I pulled over because I couldn't sleep no more. I mean, I couldn't drive no more. So I told I was gonna take a power nap, which you call about 2 or 3 hours. That was about 1.
Yes,
2
he
in the
had a
morning.
buzz ball there.
So when I got up, I just fucking felt like something moving the truck, like shaking the truck. I thought it was my brother waking up or something, you know.
Yeah.
So this shit goes up to, I wake up, put my head up, and I seen this fucking huge dude, man, like walking around the truck, like right in front of my truck.
And then
I panicked. I actually panicked, dude. I was trying to fucking scream and I couldn't scream because I got scared. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I
And
never
it-
see shit like that.
and it was still dark outside.
It was already, you could see, I mean, it was like 4 in the morning down there, you could already see light.
Okay.
You know, you could see light because it's snowing stuff. It was snowing down there and it was snow, the snow had stopped. I pulled over and then you could already see light. But you could only see like once in about probably an hour, you probably see a car or a truck pass by. Like, it's
Yeah.
lonely down there.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
395
yeah.
down there, it's nothing but desert.
Yeah. And then how tall would you describe it?
Shit, the truck was probably...
You said it was like
The
about-
nose of the
I'm
truck-
not pointing the camera. You said about the side of
Yeah,
the
probably
TV,
at the
right?
side where the top of that TV is, which is like what, 10 feet?
Yeah.
About 10 feet.
And black color. What color? is it?
Dude was black, dude. He was like black, like
Yeah.
that's what panicked me out. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I thought I was daydreaming or something like that.
Yeah.
But no, dude, that shit was real.
And then as far as like the build, was it
Well, the
muscular,
Bill was a
skinny?
big,
or-
muscular, big fucking dude,
Yeah.
like a fucking gorilla type of
Yeah.
muscular shit.
And did you get to see the face or anything like that? Or?
I seen the face, but the face you could probably see probably like dark.
Yeah.
The dude had a
Couldn't see
dark
him.
face, like, but you could see a nose and the dude.
So was it more ape-like or human-like?
It was like an ape-like dude, like
Yeah.
the nose was not normal nose. It was like sort of like fucking half ape, half fucking human shit.
Yeah.
That's what tripped me out.
So
The
half
dude-
ape, half human.
Yeah, but dude, I never seen his arms. The arms were like fucking hanging, dude. Like
Yeah.
When I looked in the mirror like that, I seen the dude like hanging his arms like that. Like that's just not normal.
Huh.
But that's crazy shit, dude. I mean, I woke up my
Interesting.
brother. My brother was all panicked. What the fuck's wrong going on with you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories from up that way. The Sierras also.
Down at the Reno, there's some serious shit, man. Once I seen an old lady, dude, on a stroller, about 2 in the morning, snowing like a motherfucker down there, with the stroller, with the baby in the fucking stroller.
Oh,
Dude, I mean, what the fuck? And then there's no fucking sign of fucking life around there.
Right.
What the fuck's going on right here? Like, it's crazy shit.
So you don't think you think she was
That shit
real?
was a fucking ghost.
Ghost,
Because-
yeah.
Yeah, because I don't, actually, nobody's gonna be walking around with stuff like that.
Wow, interesting encounter shared there. I didn't want to point the camera at him, just
And those are his.
maybe it would have
But
intimidated him a little bit there, but he was explaining to my brother, I'm having a little burrito right there, and I heard them discussing the situation, and I was like, what? Let me try and get this recorded. And so he was willing to share there. I told him I wasn't going to point the camera at him. So a Sasquatch sighting, and maybe later I could try and get more details from him. He's
Thank you,
working at
Deidre.
the moment, so can't bother him too much. But
Thank you,
up
man,
in
as
the, I think it's, what do you call it, the Phelan area near Reno, Nevada.
Valid.
Mike Casey, I don't know, you might know that area, bro. It sounds like your stomping
at,
grounds
Mike
there.
Casey?
Heard any sightings? I'm gonna look into any sightings right now. So yeah, interesting, and I'm stoked that I got that. I wasn't expecting that today. A little report there, and he is local, so I could pick his brain a little more, try to get more details.
Get him some more buzz balls, maybe. Cheers to that. All right, a little report there, and I've gotten little reports like that I've posted before. I'm still not on like small town monster status or anything like that. It's kind of raw. Keep it raw. Raw, gonna give it to you with no trivia. More like cocaine straight from Bolivia. My hip hop will rock. Where you at, Wild Man? Where you at? Some Wu-Tang for you. Yeah, definitely Tex. And speaking of trucker encounters, also, so I was talking about, I had some fam over at the shop today. So Pops rolled up, and Pops is a truck driver as well, and so is his lady. He drives trucks. They both drive trucks. She is badass, yo. Juliana McGill and like all the other ladies in this chat, and like all the other ladies in my family and in my life, just these amazing badass women. And she drives trucks, they work together. Super cool. And so I was telling Pops came over, we hung out, and he seen the setup. So I was like, yeah, Pops, check it out. I was showing him the whole thing. I was like, oh, cool, yeah. And I was telling him that I'm gonna have to get him on one of these days for some trucker stories. And I was telling him how the trucker thing, it's a topic, with a lot of the paranormal, missing people, serial killers. Have you done a trucker episode, Tex, yet? Tex here has what is it? A serial killer episode. Yikes. Yeah, what is it? Someone post the link, dang it. Yeah, Tex has a series on all that, which is pretty dark and cool, because I've always been into that, and I try to balance myself, but I still get into like stuff like that. There's been so many of that type of stuff around here, just in California, Southern California. A lot of the Hillside Strangler, of course, Richard Ramirez. We've gone, they captured him right up the block from our shop. We went and did a little drive-by there one day and did a little video. But I spoke to someone who lives in the area too, so I was trying to see if I could hopefully get to interview because of the people that were there when they captured him and beat his ass. Some of those people still live there. And the house they caught him in front of, those people still live there, and they've been interviewed and stuff before. So, try not to really bug them. But yeah, they get people that constantly go by there to do videos, and yeah, interesting history there. What else? So many more dark and gruesome things from SoCal. It's a trip, and we're gonna get some into some of that stuff tonight. Let's see here. While we're on the Bigfoot thing, let's see. Yeah, no doubt. What is it? Dark? Was it dark? Infamous Minds? Is it? Did I get it? Look, yeah. See, I didn't even look at the chat. Finally, you put it up, but it came to me. Yep. It took it a little bit. Took it a little bit to download that file. I still get the AOL sound. All right, let's pull some stuff up right quick. Let's take a look at something here. Y'all just chill out. Give your boy BD a second here. Cause I feel the pressure sometimes, yo. Feel it. Let's see, where did I want to start? I did want to start over with the homie. Well, yeah, let's start off with the homie. We always shout out Jonathan Easley, and he had sent us a text message yesterday while we were live checking in on us, and he had just posted a new video, and you could see here new 2025 Bigfoot documentary. Jonathan Easley, Western Bigfoot Explorations, Mount Rainier, y'all. So yeah, Jonathan had gone up there and did some stuff. He went to the Paul Freeman site and did some other stuff. So check this documentary out. It dropped 2 days ago. I slept. Damn notifications, algorithm. Sheesh. Didn't give me the notification, and then but anyway, so Jonathan had sent it to me, but I was already watching it at the shop because it had finally popped up, and so I shared it out. Someone posted a link. If put Jonathan's channel out there, yo, give my boy some love. Tap in with him. And it was a super good documentary. There's a lot of good audio out of there. Washington, y'all. Come on. That's like the mecca of Sasquatch or the US. See? Agreed. All right. So yeah, congratulations, Jonathan, for dropping that. And you guys got to stay tuned, and gals, for his version of our Bluff Creek trip. So I dropped all my vids. Alex dropped his vids, and so yeah, now Jonathan eventually, and he no pressure for Jonathan. He'll get to it. Oh, did you get abducted? Wow, he's back to. So there's Ike is someone else, and Poncho is a completely different person. I see. So yeah, big up, Jonathan. And y'all go check that out, please. It will not disappoint you, especially if you love Bigfoot. Really well done. All right. Boom. Where am I at? There we go. What else we got? Mm. While we're on top of YouTuber Bigfooters, and this guy here, the special guy, and he doesn't consider himself a Bigfooter, but in my eyes, he is. And that is Eric over at Media Palace. And he recently had a really good show with Jessica Jones. Eric's been working really hard on getting FOIAs, reports, uh, interesting stuff having to do with Bigfoot. And his area, he works the Texas area. I believe it's Eastern Texas where he's at. It's is it Red Rock, Round Rock? Not sure, something like that. But Tex, I don't know if you're in touch with Eric, but since you boys are both Tejanos, maybe you guys should get a link up, say what's up, check each other out. So yeah, good show there. He also has a Patreon where you could get more content, more of his content that he's doing, and these are straight up receipts, and yeah, check out what he's doing. He's really doing some interesting work in the Bigfoot field. So Media Palace. Yeah. I could put you guys in contact as well. Text with Eric and anyone else interested. He's willing to take information. Like I said, he focuses mainly on his area, but sounded like from the interview that he's open to other stuff as well. He has been looking into other areas and other cases. So big up to Eric. And where am I at? Let's see. Boom. There we go. What else we got here? I wanted to share another thing while we are on Bigfoot here. It's it's gonna do a weird shift here from Bigfoot to like some other stuff. Hang on there. You'll see this interesting transition. There we go. Y'all heard of the Bigfoot Times? Here it is. And this is a legend in the Bigfoot field. And have you ever heard of Daniel Perez? Daniel Perez has done a lot of work up in the Bluff Creek area, uh, way back, in the days. And he would go up there, I guess, from the LA area out here, SoCal or Orange County. I'm not sure exactly, but looks like his P.O. box or something here, or his address here is Anaheim Hills. So, and yeah, he's just, been around a long time, and he has this Bigfoot Times that you could subscribe to. It's a newsletter, and he puts it out every month. And I got to remind myself, yeah, Tex, you get some shut eye, rest up. We'll be hanging out, and we will see you later. Thanks for tapping in, bro. So yeah, Bigfoot Times, y'all. Check that out. Maybe get a little subscription there. I need to start getting that delivered to me. And I believe he does actual physical copies of this stuff. Not sure if he does digital, but well, yeah, I guess there's the website, and then might send you a physical copy of the monthly. But check it out. I've been sleeping on this. I've heard about it, I've known about it, and just thought I'd share that out as far as some Bigfoot stuff, Bigfoot news information. And then he was on Donnie Cho. Sorry, guys, I was away. He was on MSNBC comment section talking all sorts of ish. You didn't miss much. Yeah, no. And you could always rewind. So no worries there, Donnie. Glad you're staying on top of the news there as well. All right. While we're sharing, let's see what else do we have here. Yeah, we shared Media Palace, fog. All right. So, any updates from the two guys from Washington? Has anyone heard anything about this case here? I think Tex did have someone on. They were touching on it, but I didn't get to hear the details. And it sounded like they had some updates, but yeah, I haven't heard anything. And I thought I'd just ask, see if anyone's heard anything, because I am interested in hearing any details. And if you haven't heard, or if you didn't hear, yeah, two guys from Oregon went out Bigfooting up in Washington at the Gifford Pinchot. And yeah, they passed away due to exposure, they say. So, all right. Got that going. So today I was just kind of thinking of these things. And so I looked some of this stuff up, and here we are sharing it. And then I was like, oh, yeah, Pasadena came to mind, Altadena, not only because of the situation going on there, that's the fires, Eaton fire, but my mind went there for some reason. And then I thought about, there's this area there that I had been going to quite a bit because it was on my list from way, way back. And that's the haunted forest. So up in Altadena, I had heard about this haunted forest way back, just like I had heard about the suicide bridge and all these other, the haunted hospital and all these other locations in that area. And so I decided to go up there now that I was out here, and that was one of the spots. And my sister had told me, my younger sister had told me, she had gone up there because that's a thing, a lot of youngsters go up there to try and get spooked out. And there had always been strange reports of cults. Yeah, there was hauntings there. I never heard any specific haunting stories, but then when my sister told me she had gone up there, she mentioned that her and her friends got chased out of there by orbs. Yes, by orbs. And eventually we will get her on here to talk about that. So yeah, haunted forest. Let's see here. And should have see if I could can you see that there? I don't know if you guys could see it in this way that I have it here. But anyway, if not, I'm going to scroll down a bit so you could kind of see the entrance and some of the. Oh, all aboard. Here we go. What up, Diesel? And yeah, so here is a little information on the haunted forest. And you can see there it says, ready to find out if things really do go bump in the night. looming over Altadena in the southern hollows of the Angeles National Forest lie what is that? Cryptid ruins, yes, of Cobb Estate, its abandoned stairway, and random lumps of concrete setting the stage for ghost tales galore. And then it goes on there. So there is stuff you could find online, and let's see, what else did I find? Mm, was right over. Hmm. Eh, Here we go. Got this. See if I could take away this banner. Nope. I guess the StreamYard banner stays there, but maybe I could scroll it down for you a little bit. Nope. Anyway, it says I'm gonna read off a little bit. Hope I'm not sure if you could see this on the screen, but it says the mountain foothills of Pasadena, California. Report from Mrs. Diane Vaughn, dated May 1989, as told to Peter Gutierrez. This concerns a Bigfoot sighting on May 17th, 1989 at 5 p.m. in mountain foothills above Pasadena, California. At about 12:30 p.m., I parked my car at the top of Lake Street and hiked to the end of the road which goes through the Cobb Estate. Here I found an underground reservoir. And remember that reservoir, covered with a metal roof and a hiking trail leading off to the right at the other side of the reservoir. The short trail led to a living room sized area with a small stream running through it and a wash directly to the left. I hiked up to the wash about 50 yards to a spot where it was covered by an overhanging tree. At this point, I sat still because I heard footsteps directly overhead to my right as I faced the wash. Stones were being thrown or kicked down just beyond the tree. So I waited a few minutes until the steps went away, and then I proceeded. A few yards later, I saw a ridge leading up to the left with some trees 15 to 20 feet apart growing up to the side of a ridge. I proceeded to climb the ridge from tree to tree. During the climb, I heard a loud chopping sound. Looking across at the other ridge, I could see nothing at all. The top of the ridge was covered with brambles. I found a place where an animal had made a tunnel through the brambles and crawled about 25 feet through to the top of the ridge, where I found an old path. I walked up to 3 electrical towers and rested for a while looking down on Lake Street. The path up from the towers had been washed away and required some hand over hand hiking for about 40 feet. The path at this point was better, although occasionally rutted. The path ended in a T. The left fork went about 30 feet and stopped at the edge of the ridge in some bushes. The right fork continued about 100 to 150 yards to a rock wall, which was the Mount Low Fire Road. There was another path which I took a couple of days later, which led directly to the Fire Road. It's a much easier access to the area from the end of Cheney Trail. Cheney Trail, my bad. I went to the end of the trail with ridges on either side dropping down into canyons and the rock face at my back. I sat and enjoyed the peace and quiet and watched the clouds roll in, and I figured it was about time to follow the path back down to the car. I walked down and turned left at the T. Just then, I saw movement in my peripheral vision. I turned and saw a being around 6 feet tall in height, as it appeared to almost dance back and forth down a slight rise in the path I had just been on. Its arms were out and it was leaping from side to side down the path. It was completely black and covered in hair. I ran up the path toward it and ran off the side and down the bushy ridge. I looked down after, but I could not see any sign of it. "It's okay," I called. "Come back." Then I returned to where I was standing when I had the sighting. The Bigfoot reappeared on the path just where he had left it. We stood looking at each other. I wanted to get closer, but didn't feel that was possible. After a few minutes, I realized I had to head on down the ridge because I didn't know where the path came out of on Cobb Estate or its condition below where I had just joined it on the ridge near the towers. I raised my arms its full length and slowly waved at the Bigfoot in grand gesture from one side of my body to the other. He returned, he turned and faced towards the fire road visible from the path on his right and waved the exact same way I had. He walked off. I heard the chopping sound again. And that was it right there. So interesting Cobb Estate Bigfoot encounter there. And it says May 17th, 1989. And Wildman says BD. They're all up in them hills, especially on the other side towards Edwards. Various past sightings there. Yeah, a lot of the sightings I've heard online, read online. Yeah, you hear back there Lancaster, Palmdale, in the 70s and stuff like a lot of reports were going around in the 70s. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting, and that's pretty, close to. I mean, you're in civilized. I mean, almost in civilization. I guess you're on the border there between national forest and civilization. And so I wonder if the Cobb Estate got affected by the Eaton fire. And let's see, where am I at here? Stop sharing. So you got that out of the Cobb Estate. And now let's do off the top of my head, the Cobb Estate, uh I hear I forget how he obtained the land, but he eventually I don't know if he sold it, but somehow I think it's the Pasadena Scottish Rite um
Masons.
own it owned it for a bit, and then it got sold to the Marx brothers. And then somehow Pasadena ended up with it. Let's see here if I could find. I think this might be it. Oh no, there's some other Bigfoot news that we forgot to share, and that's all good. Save that for next time. Uh-oh. I have something else to like a little information on the Cobb Estate. There was that haunted forest one, which had some info, but there's another website here. Here we go. So you have also the Witch of Cobb Mountain. What was we got Diesel asking here, dude, was it in a tent next to it? Very strange. I'm not sure if you're asking me that. Greetings, Denise. Yeah, it's wild stuff. We're doing good though. Thanks for I've been seeing your messages. Hope you're well. And yeah, we're holding it down here. So I could read this to you all really quick. The Witch of Cobb Mountain. We're doing a little Cobb estate history here. And for me to be able to read it, so I gotta put it like this. And it says Witch of Cobb Mountain in Altadena, California. Description: local legend claims the spirit of a lady known locally as Crystal Calhoun, or the Wicked Witch of the West, wanders here with the spirit of her small dog. She appears to be vacuuming relentlessly, and after an encounter, something shiny that was in your possession will have mysteriously disappeared. And there's other legends when encountering the Witch of Cobb Mountain. Yeah, see if you could find some of those and maybe share with us. I've heard several. And off the top, honestly, I can't tell you, but they were kind of weird. There's one where she gives you a weird look. That's scary, I believe. And found that super interesting because there's also reports of cult activity up there. And I've heard that from way back. And so I found a Reddit article. And there was an interesting comment. And I'll try to do my best to read that. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be a tough one. The letters are super small, but this guy definitely gets into the NASA JPL stuff that's nearby. Also Devil's Gate Dam, which we've been talking about. So yeah, if you want to learn a little more, maybe try taking a screenshot. Maybe you could blow it up more. But yeah, this one would be a tough one for me to read from here. And I'm actually quite a distance from the computer and off to the side a bit due to my setup. But yeah, this one was some interesting information from. All right, let's see here. I could do this, y'all. I could do this. Hang on tight and I'll read for y'all. I was born and raised in the area, and that's like Altadena, Pasadena. I was born and raised in the area and was an avid hiker who would hike all over the San Gabriel Mountains, Echo Mountain, a trail that starts near JPL, Bailey Canyon, Mount Wilson Trail, etc. I've also hiked at almost all hours, hundreds, if not thousands of times. So I have a ton of experience with these trails. I've heard lots of these types of stories and personally never experienced anything creepy beyond seeing lights along the trails on the side of a mountain where people were either hiking up or down, and there was no darkness or enhanced mess associated with it. Furthermore, I have most often heard the reports of the hearing a woman screaming, especially at night. And something dawned on me that something dawned on me as an adult that probably explains this pretty logically. Cougars, mountain lions, pumas are commonly in the San Gabriel Mountains, and when they yell, roar, they sound exactly like a woman screaming. It is also so creepy, and as far as I know, they aren't very active or visible in the day, so I would not be surprised if this is a huge part of the reason these lures exist. Lastly, I've also noticed that tons of houseless folks use these areas to camp. Most of them kept to themselves. I don't think I can recall anyone ever bothering me or honestly interacting with me at all. And I was a young woman who hiked alone, even in the dark. Not the wisest, I know, but maybe that can help assuage fears that I have done these hikes thousands of times and I'm still alive and sane enough to tell the tale. So she said, sorry to burst the bubble. I love these stories for what they are, which is just stories. I love true crime and have searched Altadena related crimes and haven't found much to substantiate any of these supposed uh, fear of violence and cultists, etc., at least in modern times. All right. Brave chick there. Uh Hiking alone, not smart, but super brave. Shout out to you for thousands of hours of hiking. Those I would say dangerous areas. So yeah. I don't know. I think there's something going on there for sure. And I got a little share a video here of the area during the daytime because I have been going up there quite a bit. Let's see, where you at? Daytime vid. Is this it?
What's up,
Just a
everybody?
warning. I don't know
A
what
little follow-up today.
will be said or done in this clip.
Cobb Estate, they call it Cobb Mountain, Witch of Cobb Mountain, Echo Mountain also. And I guess they say it's
Keep an eye
haunted
out for any
forest. That's also
anomalies.
what they call it. So we're up in Pasadena, California. And I thought I'd stop by here. Took the day off of the shop today. I'm an uncle for the 8th time, I believe. So that's cool. Ran errands and took care of business all in this area here, and I thought I'd follow up because we did find a structure here. The last time I was here, I was trying to live stream. Looks like the water's eating up the road here pretty good.
Good night, Ange.
I'm gonna check to see if the structure's still up there. There's a decorated stump too, and I wasn't able to document it too well because of the service, I would imagine. So this time I'm just doing the video. So yeah, I remember growing up, everyone would talk about haunted forest and a lot going on in Pasadena. Pasadena has a lot of haunted spots. I know they're talking about it on SOR the other day. And yeah, you have the abandoned hospital, you have a suicide bridge. There's a Gravity Hills here. Maybe we'll do that one next. And so yeah, a lot of stories from haunted forest. And actually my youngest sister, well, I'll try to get her on camera, her and her friends got chased out of this area here at night by an orb, or maybe multiple orbs. I'll get her to tell her story. And I remember hearing about that, and now that I'm into all this, it really got my attention. And so yeah, they say, I don't know, this witch lady tends to appear around here. You could look it up online if you guys are into that type of stuff. I'm not really here for that. I'm here more for the possible Sasquatch activity. And there has been old reports from these foothills here, Altadena, Pasadena. I always mention the Angeles National Forest out here. Looks like the structure's gone. All right. We'll check for the stump. Just feels too good to get out. I was itching. Mountains were calling. Even if I could just get to the base. Whoa, look at those. Right there. That's deep. That's carving a whole new. I remember we'd have to maintain our roads a whole lot. Sometimes by shovel, just, you know, maintaining the sides so the water could flow through. So this is where the structure was last time. And there's a bunch of cut stumps. It's like a total hangout area for people.
Lovey love, what's up?
Pretty cool. Yeah, I wanted to say it's one of these trees, possibly.
Yeah, I found a teepee there, leaned up on one of those trees once. Diesel Wild Man. It's on vid too. I'll pull that up one of these days.
Looks interesting. Little break there. Yeah, I also posted a video. Let's see, La Crescenta La Cañada is not too far here. Flint Ridge. There's a video there. It was on the news. This guy recorded.
It's a little further out.
What looked like a baby monkey darting through the trees. And that was pretty weird. Right above that area, we found structures.
What's up, dead fish?
Found hair next to one of those structures as well. Really weird looking hair. And yeah, all that's been posted.
It is a hangout there, but you never know.
Looks like a blanket.
Were a couple people there. People do frequent this area, especially youngsters. All right. So little where you at, camera? Let's act here.
Activate camera. Take up the front of it.
There we go. Yeah. Abrazo, Van Gold. Yeah, you remember that one, Wild Man? Although the homie Jonathan kind of broke it down to me. He felt like it was a leaf. And who knows? I respect that as well. But I feel like since we believe there's activity up there, and Jonathan's done a lot of hiking around SoCal too. He's got a lot of hours, probably more than that chick. And my bro does too, and my bro hasn't found or seen much. He's found little things here and there, but nothing major. But he was there during the thermal situation, so got that under his belt. Yeah, so little view of the Cobb Estate during the daytime, and there's extensive videos on that on the channel, or longer videos. And there's a couple other articles I want to pull up while we're here on the property. And I'm going to pull, let's see, I'm going to try to pull this one up again. Let's give it a shot. Take it easy. I'll read it to you. Ready to find out if things really do go bump in the night, looming over Altadena in the southern hollows of the Angeles National Forest lie the decrepit ruins of the Cobb Estate. So yeah, we read that earlier down to, let's see, this 107-acre estate once owned by the Wright brothers. And so that, I paused there for a reason. The Wright brothers owned it. Is today a popular hiking destination and home to the infamous Haunted Woods, so named for the eerie, if not specific, sensations and noises reported by hikers, ghost patrollers, and many mischievous teenager. A hike here can be a thrilling way to celebrate Halloween. Between the park's alleged paranormal activity and the chaparral's drought-stricken skeletal terrain, you can dip down into Las Flores Canyon and snake up the lower San Gabriel Mountains while scaring the pants off your friends and yourself. The moderate 5-mile out and back Samuel Trail connects to Echo Mountain via Mount Low Railway Trail. And that railway trail we've hiked up to before, and there's old remnants of these trains that were up there. There was this, I believe it was a hotel, and we did do vids up there. And I'd like to explore more to find more of these remnants. There's this platform up there as well. And to me, that just screams old world. Having that rail system up there, that hotel and all that. We'll maybe do a deep dive into that eventually. And it says here, where did we leave off? Samuel Trail connects to Echo Mountain via Mount Low Railway Trail and eventually Inspiration Point via Castle Canyon Trail. If you'd prefer a 10-mile round trip hike and has plenty of vista ops, on a clear day, you can see over the expanse of the San Gabriel Valley all the way to downtown. And then it says tip to explore Cobb Estate's former headquarters, keep left at the fork where the Samuel Trail begins, follow the eroded asphalt, da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Now it's going to get a little dark here because there is some possible crime that has happened in the area also. So we have Witch of Cobb Mountain, Haunted Forest. Let's see. Read that, which un momentito, por favor. All right, let's just get into this one here. All right. Sheriff's officials collect human remains from Cobb Estate. Detectives say no initial signs of foul play. So let me read this one for you. Says sunlight fell in hard patches Monday morning over the lush foothills inside the Cobb Estate, where authorities collected a set of human remains discovered Sunday by hikers about a half-mile up the Mount Low Railway Trail. And I'll just go ahead, stop there. That goes on. So there's been bodies found in the area there. And that was back in 2017, I believe it says here. And then we have another one in 2019, so it's 2 years later, it seems like. And you could get the details on that. Like I said, check that out. And I'm gonna pull this other article up really quick to give you a little gruesome history. And there's more. There's actually in the history, there's also been uh right here, we got it. All right, let's check this one out. Oh, wrong one. Haha. But I had it. Boom. All right. Here's the second one. And this one's 2019, it says here. Altadena body found near popular Cobb Estate hiking trail belonged to homeless person, deputies say. And if you get into that, Wildman was saying, yeah, Andy Cowley, what's up, bro? I do believe there is a Sasquatch in Mexico, El Cucuy. We just haven't tapped into it yet. And I've heard others believe that they don't think so at all. But why would border we make stop these things from going over? And I'm sure they're in South America too. Why not? So yeah, another, and this one was, they say it was a homeless person. They said there was no foul play, but check this out. I'm gonna scroll up here. You read the beginning, it says Altadena, California, KBC. The, in quotes, skeletal type human remains found. I thought that was interesting. And they say they couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman at first, but it ended up being a woman. And they believe she died of natural causes and she was in her tent. And there's actual video to this news article here. And so, yeah, I thought that was interesting. And there was an old article that was getting into the history, his story of Cobb and the estate and some of the dark stuff that's happened from way back then. And let's see if we could find it here. I'm sure I pulled it up. That's not it. Let's see. I think this might have something here. Let's give it a shot. Nope. That's more the Reddit. But anyway, so yeah, we'll maybe pull that up later, maybe in the future and talk about that. But let's check this other video clip out that we got from Cobb Estate, and this is at nighttime. And so keep your eyes peeled for any timestamps or anomalies.
And I guess I'll be uploading that. It's almost at 80% right now, but
see. No, I haven't heard that one.
I was in the area, so I thought I'd stop by, check things out, go a little further up, feel out the vibe. I was trying to upload a Premiere, got some more awesome UFO footage, and I guess I'll be uploading that. It's almost at 80% right now, but you know, service is gonna cut right here, and that probably won't finish uploading. So, walking stick, leaner. It's interesting. On the way up, so this is at the top of Lake Street in Pasadena, at the Cobb Estate Haunted Forest. And seen a full black cat across the road, right down the hill here. Some might see it as an omen. They see it as a sign, a glitch in the matrix. So I'll just try to re-upload that Premiere when we get down from here. For me right now, it's more of a Bigfooting thing. This is the base of the San Gabriel Mountains. And I talk about the reports Southern California has had. I believe it was back in the 70s they had some reports from here, these mountains. Got the flare on me, and this UV flashlight Grand Tavius hooked up. This is where the owl thing happened last time. I hear a little something in there, probably some wildlife. We've done some Bigfooting further up in the mountains here in the San Gabriel, Angeles National Forest. Some old videos posted years back. Got some cool structures. We checked out some cool structures. City. So the UV flashlight would be good, I hear, for possibly hairs, stuff like that, if you ever find hairs. Bodily fluids.
gonna check out the base of this. I guess this is the mansion they had here. I'm thinking. And I know further up the mountain, there's like a, I guess there used to be a train that used to go up there, and then there's a structure. I forget the history on that, but it's like a trailer.
Cowboy, what's up?
I pulled the trailer up here. Oh, how's it going? Hello. I had no idea you guys were there. So this is the base. I'm thinking you can see some old steps and shit here. There's a bunch of
That's the leftovers of the estate there. That's the base of it, I believe.
base of something. But it's all grass. I imagine there was a structure here. Looks like more machinery there.
There's a young couple on that trailer.
Looks like a backhoe there.
They spooked me.
See, this is all cement here. I just got a YouTube notification, so I must have some sort of service here. It's a post. Let's see.
So there will be a point in this video here. Oh, look at that. NHC's got a, y'all getting some love, bro. Bros. Who else is there? Hazard. Don't know who that is, but there's gonna be some interesting audio coming up here and some possible orbs. Okay. I'll need you, whoever's here, or whoever's watching later, keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears ready, because there's gonna be an interesting yell right before I run into a group of youngsters, a group of people. But this yell happens, to me, it sounded like it was coming up from a ridge top, and this group of people was coming from a complete opposite way. So just a little heads up there, and then we're gonna have some weird orby like things pop up. Could be dust. I doubt they're bugs, but hopefully if you're here, you'll check it out. If not, peep it later.
I was just hearing, I was pumping gas, and while you pump gas, they give you the news, weather. And I was hearing of a sexual assault at the Rubidoux, and I believe that's in, might be
Rubidoux
San
Mountain,
Bernardino County.
Dogman spot, wild man. Where you at?
Side. And WC, DP, West Coast Dogman Project, I believe mentioned about some
Some
dogman
kaiju.
activity up there.
We got Kaiju Ninja in the house. Listening,
horrible.
yes.
And that's what I worry about more is crazy people.
Cassie, welcome. Good to see you. Glad you've been dropping by. Hope you're well. We're doing all right out here. And if you missed some of the beginning,
Trail going up.
we're at Haunted Forest, Cobb Estate, Enchanted Forest, Witch of
Just taking
Cobb
a walk
Mountain,
also because it's been a minute since I've had a good hike.
Altadena, California, where currently they've
This tree down here.
yeah, been suffering a terrible fire in the area. So prayers, shout out to them. I'll be sharing a link
Hangouts.
for Brother Latchkey Hustle towards the end of the stream as well. He's got a GoFundMe. His mom
They also have a
lost her
place on this
house.
tree, which is
And yeah,
interesting.
check out his channel. If you missed it yesterday, we're sharing links. Maybe someone could pull. I'll be able to pull up his channel and share his link. But he did drop a video today, a very good one,
Part of the
showing
infrastructure.
UFOs as usual. So peep that out as well. Interesting, Kaiju. We'll have to go back and check that.
So you
Yes, this
kinda
place is known for
get
audio.
an idea where the mountain is. It goes further up. Down here, it drops straight down.
Possible UFO sighting here too.
Like a canyon. I'm just feeling out the vibe. Feels pretty good tonight. Like I said,
Cult activity here.
UFO activity, so I'm like, you know what? So I was coming up to Bevmo. It's in the area. I thought, look, check this out. I don't think it's a satellite. It could be. It's a big one, bright,
It's moving.
shaped,
It's moving.
changing colors. Awesome.
Yup, Kaiju. Later it's gonna sound like it too. It'll be louder if we didn't miss it already.
It's completely round. And in my eyes, it's getting brighter, brighter. It's gonna fade out, I think. See that changing colors there? I don't think it's a satellite, yeah.
The object is moving.
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome, Howling
you.
Underdog Films.
Little pivot here. Sorry about that. Boom, there it goes over the mountain. Zoom back out. Awesome. I have my light on. Hopefully that didn't affect the video, but I'm sure you'll be able to pick that up. This thing was shining. It's glowing. Oh, it's a worm. When I cut it out, see that little green spot at the bottom of them? It glows. Pretty cool. All right, well, that's the type of action we're looking for tonight. So I'll just post up here, give you guys a view of the city. We'll just sit here and fill it out for a bit. See if we pick up any audio. This might be boring for some, but once again, I'm just gonna fill it out. Might even have a seat. View of the city here. Yeah, I just felt like a mountain was calling me. Need to come up and hang out for a bit. Whoa, what the hell is all that? It's probably dust from when I got up, or I'm not sure, y'all. Yeah, it's gotta be.
I don't know.
I think. See if that keeps happening. Oh, see that? I don't think those are dust particles there. Totally still, and that was like quite a bit after I sat down. See that?
You hearing stuff, Kaiju? You're gonna have to really
Could be
analyze
bugs,
this.
but doesn't look like it.
Flash in the city there.
Out there. Yeah, so there is Bigfoot activity out here in Southern Cali, you guys, for sure. Boom.
I did read a report if you missed it earlier. Read several things pertaining to this area. If anyone didn't catch that.
And it's
And if
always
you
a good
didn't catch
thing
it,
when you're doing a video.
rewind.
If you're doing a live or a video, you know, sometimes we're all go, 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 go. But it's always good to also to have a seat and quiet down. Feel things out. Definitely getting a charge up from the mountain. Glad to be up here. So you tell me, are those orbs or bugs? Man, epic day. Give thanks. And if they are orbs, what's up? If they are bugs, what's up?
Wild man.
I want to say I don't really see them. Like, I see them on the camera, but I don't see them off of the camera. Babylon. Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's a trip. Flatlands out there.
UV flashlight. It'd be interesting to try on that. See, I think that's probably dust from. I just scooted my foot, but I don't know, man. That's weird.
Definitely kaiju. I wonder if they look out into the city like that. They're in the area.
And then this came with a pair of goggles to use because they're so powerful.
UV and the homie Grantavius
I
Maximus
brought that just in case because I have a
from
headlamp, no
Spaced Out
battery, of
Radio
course.
hooked me up with that flashlight. So salute to him. Much love to him, man. He's been going through some heavy stuff, but seen him on New Year's
So earlier we were talking to
on
psionics.
SOR. So much love, Grantavius. Appreciate you, brother.
I guess there's no way to
And he's up in Oregon
stream, but
and meaning to get out there
mentioning
and go out with him.
Rowdy Kelly, and geez, it's kind of dusty.
Ooh, Rowdy Kelly, shout out
taught me this
again.
trick with the FLIR. That's not gonna work. Here, we're gonna have to turn to the. So basically, you put this to your phone, and you can record. I was trying to do that with the scope the other day, and I would have to turn the phone off to turn off the light, so that would cut the video. But anyway, that's a little trick right there, and I can't wait to get myself a psionics to test that out.
We got the psionics.
And while I'm forward, I'm definitely paying attention to my back, you know, listening for anything, and I don't have any vibes, any bad vibes. And anyway, cool little cat, black cat confirmation. Got the orb. That came from up there. Some people for sure. I have to turn off the light, so that would cut the video.
We're gonna run that again.
But anyway, that's a little trick right there, and I can't wait to get myself a psionics to test that out.
Greetings, based Ranger Girl. That would be awesome.
And while I'm forward, I'm definitely paying attention to my back. You know,
Yeah, drop me a message, or if you got an email or any way to reach you, a channel, feel free to post it here.
Vibes, any bad vibes? And anyway, cool little cat, black cat confirmation. Got the orb. That came from up there. Some people for sure. But I don't know if that's the couple down there who are at the trailer, because that sound just came from up on the mountain. And see, the voices are coming from down here. But that came up from up there.
There's a big ridge above there. It's much higher, is where I heard it from.
And I've done whoops and stuff before, you know. Got someone coming up. See a flashlight. Anyway, we'll see if in the video we'll be able to tell where the sound came from. I'm watching my side over here too. And this star up here kind of has my attention. So, you guys gonna walk up or what? I'm getting scared. Group of people. Here, let's head down and let's see if they're gonna start running once I come down. But I want to go down to see if I want to ask them if they made any noise right now. Let's see. So yeah, you guys going ghost hunting or something, or you guys going ghost hunting or?
No.
Not just walking? Hey, by chance, did you guys make a noise, like a whooping sound right now?
No.
No? Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't them. And I don't think the people down here, it was them either.
I have an email address for NorCal Southern Oregon Bigfoot Project, but I have not been able to check the messages on there. But you could drop. Let's see, if you have a channel, maybe I could leave you a message on your channel. I do have a Discord. I have Instagram. All those links are
drain the main vein
on my channel here, so maybe you could
so if you guys don't mind,
message me there. Yeah, I'd love to explore
I want to
northern
walk you guys down. I got some coming
Oregon.
down right here. Let's see.
I do live in Southern Oregon also. I'm in Los Angeles, have been out here for several years, but
Rarely in case I need to
back in LA. But
somebody in
yeah, Humboldt County and then Southern Oregon near pretty much Applegate Lake area.
What's going on?
Yay, Magneticus. Yep, kaiju. For me, it sounded like it came from above.
That looks a little weird to me.
But yeah, any of these videos that we go through kaiju, hit me up if you're interested in checking them out. I'd be more than happy to share them with you for analysis,
It looks like that last object
for your records or whatever. Yes, I have, and I've had a weird UFO experience out there. It was Virginia Beach, but we were tripping balls. I won't lie. But we saw this object. It was probably military, but it was making some maneuvers. Like, whoa!
It looks like an orb or something like that, or a different type of craft. And then once you see it from a different angle,
And so I spent time, like a month,
the lights and stuff like that. So
in Virginia. Where was it? Hood Bridge. Anybody know Hood Bridge, Virginia? And then yeah, we drove up to the city really quick because I wanted to always check out New York. We went there for a night and then drove down through a hurricane. But yeah, it drove through several states to get up there, so I was able to touch little states. I've been to a few places in my lifetime. I would love to go to a lot more, but yeah, a lot of places I've just touched base, drove through. Even from the East Coast on that trip, we drove back all the way cross country back to NorCal. So that was fun being able to slide through some states, and hopefully one day we'll explore them a lot more.
Check this
Flat
out.
six,
So this sounds
cheers.
like it.
Woo Reezy, you back? Or you been
This
lurking
is red.
or twerking? You been on the swing?
Screen here.
Wild man, yes, no problem, man. We're just about at the end of this. Yeah, there's more to this.
Yeah,
This whole
I'm starting
video
to
is
see some
posted.
red lights there.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and cut it here. Been rocking for about 2 hours now, just about. Yeah, 2 hours and 2 minutes. I know Flat Six just got here. I don't
See,
know
I
if
think
I know
it's a
Rob
former
G. He
aircraft,
mentioned
but I
about
just
going
missed it
live
again.
tonight. Hopefully,
It's hard to tell because
uh, that didn't interrupt his program. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. And yeah, these videos are all posted. Peep them out if you're interested. Let's see. You've had a Bigfoot experience. But you have oh, you've never
they
had a
say
Bigfoot
these
experience.
UFOs can mimic
You had
humans
an
too, so
experience that was apparently akin to dog. Oh, yikes. How about that for a twist?
yeah, they
Yeah,
say
we'd
these
love to hear
are
about that. And so yeah, we'll get a hold of each other now. Hopefully you're following the channel. And if you have a channel, I'll be following you back.
probably an aircraft.
And I'm not sure if you do Discord or anything, but
Don't get
like I
too
said, you
excited.
can hit me up there, maybe Instagram. I
I would
do
say
do
aircraft on
TikTok.
that one. Our aircraft.
Oh, dude, whenever,
Anyway,
bro,
here,
we could
I'll do
all
this.
jump on here live whenever,
Sit you guys
man.
down.
Especially these
See where,
randoms. I do want to uh
maybe on a bush here or something.
present, like
Let's
when we
see.
do interviews of people and their encounters and stuff. I would like to do that.
Yeah, because I want to be able to walk down in case
You know,
anything else happens. So
present it in a nice way.
bear
But
with
for
me.
now, we could do definitely this freestyle. Uh, random lives. Come on in and chat anytime. Yeah, thank you so much, Base Ranger girl, tapping in. And I think I went to go use the restroom here. There's no restrooms up here. Take a listen. You never know, something might happen. Remember, this is the area where they found several bodies in a couple years, and in
All right.
and I would think, I don't know, within those
So
2 years,
interesting. Looks like we got a little
bodies found
action.
like that, I think it's pretty suspicious. Yeah, if you ever need help
I
with
mean,
any of the
honestly,
titles
I would
to
say
the
today
videos
was
too,
once again freaking epic.
like I should have a
Little
organized
dead
playlist,
end there.
and I don't. One day we'll get on that. We'll organize a lot of
UFO
things
activity.
in my
The
life. Believe that.
I mean, the black cat.
It's coming
Well,
along,
I'm gonna
y'all.
pick things
Coming
up.
along. I'm glad to do these lives.
UFOs were trippy. Black cat. Now this orb up here.
Wow.
Possible vocalizations. Got the little stick lean at the bottom there.
Very
That's what I
interesting,
look for.
Howling.
Little signs like that. Well, some are little signs, other are bigger signs, but
Yeah. All right, you guys. We'll cut this here. Call it good. It was fun hanging out. Let's see. Maybe we could throw in a little outro banger. And in the future, we'll also be doing some like random live long streams. I mean, I could keep going, but it is Sunday. It's Monday. Was Sunday. Let's get some rest. We need to rest up, charge up for the rest of the week. And you all take care. One love to you all. And we out.